Hello and welcome to Notebook. Right now, we are not going to study. We are going to play a game. Look at this button on my left. Now, to play this game, all you have to do is click the button when I tell you to, and you will hear a sound. Then, you have to guess what sound it is. Let's try it once. Press the button now. Time to guess. Yes, you were right. That was an elephant. Now, let's start the game. Press the button. Yes, that was indeed a bell. Try again. Press the button. Yes, it did thunder. Now, let's make it a little more interesting. Let's go underwater. Press the button again. That was a dolphin. Now, let's go to the outer space. Press the button. Confused? You didn't hear anything, right? That is because sound does not travel in vacuum. Fascinating, right? Let's make it a little different now. We are going to go in front of a cliff. What are you waiting for? Press the button. Somebody said hello, right? But why did it sound so different? That, my friend, is called an echo. Whoa, looks like we are in a different location now. And that's a lot of traffic. Oh look, the button's here as well. Go on, press it. What? You couldn't hear anything? Oh yeah, forgot to tell you. That's noise pollution. Let's get back. Now that you have played a game, I think we should study a little now. What do you think we are going to learn today? Yes, you are right. We will learn about a very important topic from your NCERT syllabus, which is sound. In the first lesson of this video, we will talk about what sound is and the production of sound. Now, what if someone asks you, what is sound? What is this? A guitar, right? Now, what happens if we pluck one string? It produces sound. So we can say that sound is a form of energy. It produces a sense of hearing. Let us do an experiment. Play a speaker at a very loud volume. Touch it with your palm. Can you feel its vibrations? Now switch off the speaker. We see that no song is playing. Plus, there are no vibrations as well. So, do you think there is a relationship between those vibrations and the sound that is produced? Let us talk about the production of sound then. Sound can be produced by making the object move back and forth. Look at this stick hitting the drum. So, when the drum is played, the stretched membrane on it will move up and down or back and forth, and of course, creating a sound. This sound will last only as long as the vibrations last. This to and fro or back and forth motion is called vibration. Now that we have come across a few examples, we can now come to the conclusion that a vibrating body produces sound. That was all about the sound produced by non-living things. But what about us? What about your teacher teaching in class? How do we talk? For that, we need to know how human beings produce sounds. Let us do something. Press your fingers against the front of your throat and try talking or singing. Can you feel it move? In humans, sound is produced by our larynx or our voice box. It is situated in the neck at the upper end of the windpipe. The sound produced is controlled by the vocal cords, which are thin membranes stretched across the voice box. Muscles attached to the vocal cords can make them tight or loose. With the help of muscles, we can make different sounds. But how does sound travel? So our next topic of discussion is the propagation of sound. Let us do some fun learning activities to understand this better. Activity 1. Let's take a wooden stick and press one ear at one end of it. Ask someone to gently scratch the other end. You will be able to hear the sound very clearly as he or she does so. This proves that sound can travel through solids. Activity 2. Take a bucket or a tub and fill it with water. Take a small bell inside the water and shake it to produce sound. The bell should not touch the body of the tub or the bucket. If you gently place your ear on the surface of water, you can hear some sound. This proves that sound can travel through liquids. Activity 3. Ask your friend to blow a horn around 5 centimeters from your ears. You can definitely hear it, right? This is because of the vibrations in air which reaches your ears. This proves that sound can travel through gases. We can come to the conclusion now that sound requires air or any other material medium to travel. Thus, sound cannot travel through vacuum. But what about the speed of sound? The speed of sound is better through solids than liquids than gases. The speed of sound in air at 0 degrees Celsius is around 331 meters per second. So how do we get to hear the sounds? Through our ears, right? But how? We will know about that right now. The sense organs which help us in hearing sound are known as our ears. The shape of the outer part of ear is like a funnel and consists of the pinna. Sound enters the ear and travels down the ear canal or the auditory canal. At the end of this, there is a thin, tightly stretched membrane called the eardrum, which vibrates on receiving the sound waves. It then forces the interconnected bones of middle ear to vibrate with the same frequency. These vibrations then get transferred to the cochlea and then to the auditory nerve, which ultimately takes the signal to the brain. This enables us to get a sensation of hearing. Interesting, huh? But the sad part is that some people suffer from hearing impairment. Some people are born with it, while others have it because of a disease or simply old age. People with impaired hearing learn sign language to communicate. Technological devices and help of other people can make their lives a bit better. And that is how we reach to the end of the first part of this chapter. We will know more about sound and its characteristics in the next parts. So, we hope to see you again. Happy learning and goodbye.